Craig Ferguson again here, and I was talking about the question I posed in the previous video was if California is indeed falling or has fallen, with I believe a more specific reference to Southern California, but it does affect the whole state. Who will pick it up? Will it continue to be governed merely by the systems of this world, which has resulted in what we see here? There is talk about, there's already talk now, due to the fires that have taken place in Southern California, about land grabbing, where there are investors, real estate investors, speculators that are coming in, trying to buy land and so forth. And they're basically, some have saying it's pointing to a much larger picture of where California is actually brought to ruins, and that there will be a select few that will govern all the resources of California. One thing we must, because I'm part of the ecclesia, one thing you must keep in mind was that there were some major moves of God that started in California. The Jesus People movement back in the 60s. Of course, many of you are aware of Azusa, but also the ministries that flowed out from there. Vineyard was formed. The Vineyard ministry was formed actually in California. And so you have these, there were major moves of God that took place that launched in California, right? And so what you got to understand, that there is more to just the land value, the mineral value, the technology value of California. This is a seed bed for moves of God in this nation. And so there was a prophetic word that that California needs to shift for the turning of the nation. So who will control it? When I say control, who will govern the state? Who will provide the frameworks by which the state operates going forward? Because the current government has failed. The current economic policies have failed. Land management has failed. So there needs to be a whole new approach to government here in this state. And the question is, will the ecclesia take its place in government? Will the ecclesia do what it's supposed to do so that new frameworks of how to govern a state, how to govern this state, begin to manifest and bringing forth liberation from the bondage of corruption here?